5:57. I had to knock myself out last night. So I'm just sort of waking up. It's still a bit early for me, if you see what I mean. I went to bed at a sensible time. They make me a bit growly-headed in the morning, so I keep myself to myself at the moment. Yeah, it's going to be a short video, just like I said. Makes me a bit moody. See if my brain is actually going to start thinking yet. Well, little lady's been good as gold and I've been curled up on the sofa. Yeah. As have the boys. Let's pause it a minute while I roll myself a ciggy. That's about... Oh dear. A very hot day yesterday in the garden. I was nearly falling asleep in the chair. This was like while I was sitting out in the garden in the evening, just as the sun was going down. Fucking lovely. I started to get a bit moody with the dogs, if you see what I mean, in that time of the night. Yeah, I came indoors. Didn't feel that hungry last night, and the dogs weren't that hungry last night. I was getting a bit triggered by next door, repeating the same thing. Arguing through the wall. Then there was sounded like fireworks going off up somewhere close by. Oh, yeah, that's what it sounded like. I don't know if it was to do with the thing down the embankment or whatever. I've had the old fly thing on charge all night and on, because the amount of flies that got in the house yesterday. Well, Marnie kept barging the door open when I was sort of alternating the dogs. Had the back door open. I cooked myself some, I didn't make any videos yesterday, so I just couldn't be bothered. Made myself some sausages and cider in the oven. I thought, well, I'm going to do the same at home anyway. Made myself some mashed potato. And used that cider that I've been cooking the sausages in the oven with. Made the gravy out of that as well, because all the alcohol evaporates anyway, doesn't it? So it's just apple flavoured anyway, isn't it? The rest of the apples I managed to put in the cider bucket. Since the Nefapam are doing their job. But because I was getting ratty and a bit bitey at the dogs last night, had a quick look online. Didn't really want to watch any videos. So I just called it a night. Finished off them figs and that. So I'm just going to have myself a pot of coffee. As soon as my brain sort of wakes up properly at its own speed. Obviously I'm not going out because I'm using up the last of the amitriptyline while I'm playing it safe. Didn't fancy going down the town yesterday because, like I said, got to watch the PTSD with crowds and that, and so scooter was fully charged though. I even had to come in here and check on it because I found the charger was very, very hot. So I put that on top of, I turned it off, let it cool down a bit. You know what it's like with your mobile phone when your mobile phone's uploading too many videos at once, and your phone goes red hot because you're having to charge it at the same time while you're uploading stuff, that sort of thing. So I just turned the charger off, let it cool down. Then when I came back in again, I thought, right, I'll have to put something underneath it because I was sitting it on top of a plastic hoover, so it wasn't anywhere near the battery. Because I was aware that they do get a bit hot sometimes. So I just got a couple of saucers off the coffee cup rack, turn them upside down, and put it up on top of the metal plate on the scooter. I thought, well, that'll dissipate the heat a little bit, just in case the battery charger is the thing that starts off a fucking fire. Then went back out in the garden. Lola was in the kitchen anyway, so was getting a bit of how can you put it? Every time I sat down, I was having to get up because the dogs kept fucking barking at this or that. They was getting overheated, so I hosed them off. And then they started going in the shade a bit more, just to cool off properly. They weren't eating much food yesterday, so I only really had a can of meat in the morning. Had their kibbles out for them, but I didn't really touch them at all. Give them some treats because Lola had a couple of tinkles in the hallway. Dogs have gone through the night anyway. I've just been out to light me cigarette on the cooker because I've got no lighter in the house that works. I think there's an oven lighter somewhere in my bedroom. Can't be bothered to go in there and hunt for it at the moment. Oh, it's been morning sicky. Yeah. Could have done with a bit of smoke last night, actually. If I'd have had that, then I wouldn't have had to take the amitriptyline to knock myself out. You know what I mean? I was deliberately being, how can you put it, triggered by the arguing coming through the wall again. And then, like I said, the firework noises, which started the dogs barking. So I was telling the dogs, don't react. I didn't put any music on or videos on. I only had a look on the computer just to see if someone in America came online. I'm waiting to hear how that's turned out. But no, it hadn't been online, so I thought, did the police shoot her as they came in her house? Just in case that sounded a bit like arse. Yeah, feeling a bit hay fever this morning. Nose is running a little bit. But my eyes are alright, if you see what I mean. So it's definitely pollen in. I think someone's got a bit hot overnight. Whack little lady. She might be coming into season a little bit. They said she would. She's laying on her back or on her side, so she's got her belly bared up to let the heat out. Hulkster's watching. Marnie's sort of waking up. I can hear a little bit of movement from Lola out in the hallway. So I'll get them out in the garden in a minute. She's stretching as if to say, shut the fuck up, I'm trying to sleep. I'm starting to get a little bit hyper now. Now I'm waking up a little bit. Yeah. is what I was saying about the side effects from using the amitriptyline. People fucking, they're listening through the walls. To work out my routine for whatever reason. Then they hear me being a bit moody, then they try and utilise that. Yeah, you're getting a bit grumpy, are you? As well. Seeing she's pushed right up against me at the moment. She's getting a little bit hairy. But you've got to watch dogs' behaviour when it's really, really hot. Especially the breed of dogs. Just too much heat affects dogs' behaviour, doesn't it? Makes them a little bit unpredictable. So I was keeping a close eye on them yesterday while I was getting tested, shall we say. Or because someone wanted to come out in the garden, and as soon as she came out in the garden, the dog started barking at her. So I was sitting, not looking that way. I thought, yeah, she's probably giving the dogs a fucking evil eye. So the dogs have sort of started barking at her. So she didn't stay out that long. She just sort of had a little, whatever she was doing. I think I got a bit sunburnt yesterday as well. Or over browned. Yeah, so she went back off indoors and stayed in there. Mr. Murphy was out there with his family yesterday. Not been a problem, I think. Wasn't bothering me. I turned whatever I was watching up on the Bluetooth speaker a little bit because, like I said, I don't want to listen. I don't want to listen to private conversations. You know? What they talk about, that's their business, isn't it? If I can hear it over my phone, using the speaker on the phone, then I'll get the Bluetooth speaker out and turn the Bluetooth speaker up a little bit so I can't hear it. So it's only for that, because the dogs were starting to bark. Because another relative came round with his car with a sporty exhaust pipe on it. Sounds like the engine's going, do you know what I mean? But it's one of them sort of exhaust pipes. My son told me, oh no, that's a fucking high performance car, fucking exhaust pipe. She says that it's fucking blown. He went, no, it's a high performance. I said, oh, okay, I'm not a car person, I just drive them. Never been one that's, you know, been that into cars. Can do basic repairs on a car and drive them. Same as motorbikes. Which is why I'm not having no problems with the scooter and handling a two-wheeled scooter. Yeah, so every time that's turned up, dogs started barking at that. had to go and get the Bluetooth speaker, you know. That and the talking. I thought, right, I'm not waiting for them to get triggered and go fucking ballistic if she walks out the fucking door and starts fucking banging things about and all. So it was quite a nice day. Some sausage cider and mash. Phoned my son up last night just to see if he'd heard from anyone. Just to make sure everything's alright on that. Yeah, all good on that. So that's me not worrying about it now, which is why I knocked myself out to go to sleep. I thought last thing I need to be doing is going down the town to the cider fest thing or the dragon boat race, recording videos and shit like that, getting distracted while I'm having this game of Tetris with the police at the moment, you know what I mean? Just in case I'll get triggered while I'm out. I thought, oh no, I'll just fucking stay away from it. So it's starting to affect how I'm doing things now. Avoiding situations where it could go weird. Like I said, if there's any noises like streamers or shit like that, only takes someone fucking with something stupid like a little drone or something overhead trying to film the event or something like that, doesn't it? Or fucking firework noises or something like that. Like they was trying to do here last night. But it weren't in the distance, it was pretty close by. It was triggering the dogs, but not myself, because I was aware that it's the locals doing their village click thing. Yeah, when I first opened my eyes this morning, I was facing the other way. I had a light coming through the window. I coughed to the fucking... Yeah, big old emphysema globule came flying out my gob and landed on the back of the sofa. Not phlegm, emphysema globules. I'm going to have a nice bath this morning. I thought, well, there's no tissues in here or nothing, so I just getting wipes on my t-shirt. But I've got to have a change of clothes anyway. Yeah, it was a lovely day. Still fucking yawning though. So I might try and get an extra hour or so sleep rather than get up and get a coffee. Dogs are all quiet. the old noise that you can hear. Squeaking and moaning because I'm up and hyper. But like I said, I'm feeling a little bit not quite with it yet. This is what I was like in the first setup where I got woke up early in the morning. Someone wanted some money to take his girlfriend away to get engaged, see his mum at the same time. So I went up to the post office to get the money out, and that's when I ended up getting drawn into a fight with Mr. Murphy. So I'm making sure there's no repeat of it. Right. Yeah. Don't really want anyone round me while I'm like that. Same in the morning when I wake up. So. There's lots of snoring and squeaky noises going on. It's making me laugh because it's cute. You know what I mean? So, bless them, they're like little babies waking up, aren't they? You know them little squeaks what babies make when they're not quite with it, and you know the other noises what they make when they're really, really hungry or whatever, and they make that noise that gets right inside your head, and it won't stop until you've fed them. You know what I mean? They like them little noises, yeah. Yeah. Really, they're like little fur babies, aren't they? They remind me of when the kids was little, and that. Yeah, at least I don't have to worry now. No, he's all right. So that's been in the back of my mind all week. Hello, little lady. You're still hot, are you? So you flip right on your back again. Give her a little belly rub, just in case she's got a bit of lady issues going on. Yeah, she's all right. Yeah, I made a barrier for the back door since Lola decided to try and eat her way through the other one, eat the bars. So I just sawed up a bit of plywood and nailed that on one side of it. Then she started chewing on the top of it, where she wanted to come out in the garden as well, but I just didn't need the extra drama, so I kept her in the kitchen. I let Hulkster in the kitchen with her as well, and because Hulkster was getting a bit hot, where he's a brown colour, I made him lay down in the kitchen, got a blanket in the kitchen for him as well. Lola was in the plastic bed thing. While I was washing and drying the last of the dog's bedding. Yeah. Comes a little squeaky noises. Good morning, little lady. Are you awake now, are you? Good morning, beautiful girl. You want a drink, do you? You'll have to wait until I go up the garage, though. Yeah, Holster's not being super duper horny with Lola. He just laid down in the kitchen, virtually ignored her. Mary's all hot and bothered. She was playing little horny bitch, that Lola. And Willow was getting a bit moody with her. She was getting pissed off about Marnie being a horny little bastard with her. But Marnie's just like that. Whereas Hulkster, he's been retrained, if you see what I mean, and rather than getting himself carried away, I don't know, he's seen the sense behind what I was trying to do with him on a short lead, which I think I recorded that, didn't I? So, yeah, that's the overheating and expanding the gas in the joints, even first thing in the morning. Yeah, I might try and get a little bit more sleep. So, 33-minute video, that'll do. Have a lovely Sunday, folks.